Good evening, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. I wish you a very happy new year on behalf of BYJU'S Exam Prep family. Some of you must have done well in the examinations which were held recently. So I wish you that you get into your dream B school. And for others who could not perform well in the examination this time, right? I hope that you do well in the upcoming examinations. Right? You have the one examination tomorrow itself, and then you have some more examinations lined up. Two slots of snap, then you have TISNET, right? CMAT, Maharashtra CET will be held again in somewhere in March, April, right? If all things remain fine, okay. And other MBA entrance examinations of 2022. Okay, so you should not be looking back what happened in 2021. That's just bygone, right? So do not worry about it. I could see some students, right? They complained that they could not perform well in CAT. They had put sincere efforts. It happens, right? So whatever happened in 2021, forget that, right? Just look forward to do good in the coming year, right? Even if you do not get into B school this year, right? Do well at whatever place you are, at your workplace, at your if you are completing your graduation, do best in that and hope for good performance this year. And if you could not get into some institute this year, maybe you will get into some good one next year. Okay, so wish you happy new year. And tomorrow you have the examination, so I hope the ones who are watching this are the ones who are writing the examination. So the my best wishes for the exam as well. Reach the exam center on time and just be calm and take the test. It is just a test like any other test. Okay, so do not feel nervous about it. I hope you had a great day today. Okay, so this evening let's just go through some GK questions. I know that you like such sessions, some GK quiz sort of thing, right? So we've got this special session for you. Okay, so tomorrow the examination will get over at 12:40, and we shall have the exam analysis at 3 p.m. on our YouTube channel. Okay, live analysis by Gautam sir and Saral sir. So do join this exam analysis after the examination to understand the difficulty level of the paper, exam pattern, the good attempts, what should have been the good attempts, what could be the expected cutoff, and probably they might discuss since those people will all solve all the questions, right? They will remember the answers to the questions, and you will get to know the answers to the questions as well. Okay, so please do join us tomorrow at 3 p.m. and I hope you are subscribed to our channel and watch it live. So let us begin today's questionnaire. Let's start with the first question. All right, I've got 25 questions for you. Okay, let's start with an easy question. I hope the uh, all of you know this answer. I assume that most of you should be knowing this answer. Easy one, and the ones who are in marketing should definitely know it. In digital marketing, the term CTR means. What does CTR mean? Click-through rate, cost target ratio, clicks target ratio, cost targeting rate. A sitter to start with. Good evening, Siddharth, Sluggish Life, Mayank, and everybody else. What does CTR mean? Any digital marketing student here? I mean, some student who works in the field of digital marketing. Even if you do not work, you must have heard this term multiple times, CTR, right? CTR stands for click-through rate. Right, so CTR is basically that. So when you show some ad, right, so it is basically number of clicks upon number of impressions. Suppose some ad was shown to 1,000 people, okay, and 25 people clicked on it, right? Some people, 25 people clicked on that ad, so CTR is 2.5%. Okay, so that is what is called click-through rate. Okay, so the ones who are in the field of digital marketing must be knowing the calculation and all those different ratios and their calculations. For those who do not know, I'm sure you must be knowing the term at least. So it is called click-through rate. All right, so let's see the next question. Who was recently appointed as the MasterCard Global Brand Ambassador? Lewis Hamilton, Cristiano Ronaldo, Novak Djokovic, or Magnus Carlsen? Global Brand Ambassador for MasterCard. Okay, Harshit says A. Hamilton, uh, Yanu, Stuti, Saloni, Karun. Okay, so most of you are saying D, some of you are saying A, some saying D. No one is saying B. I got one response as C as well. Right, the right answer is Magnus Carlsen. Right, who is he? No, who is Magnus Carlsen? He's a grandmaster. Okay, chess player, right? So he has been appointed as the global brand ambassador of Mastercard. So there was some chess tournament, so that was the official sponsor, and they roped him as the global brand ambassador for the firm. Okay, in which state is the Kanha Tiger Reserve situated? Yes, Abhay, I'm giving the examination tomorrow. Right, my center is in Delhi. That place is quite far away from my place, like 50 kilometers from my place. But I'll go and write the examination. So make sure that you reach the center on time. Okay, so leave early in case your center is far. So make sure that you leave on time. Okay. So it like if you live in some metro city and like where they do not give specific what I would say that like in Delhi NCR they give the option Delhi NCR. Okay, in some examination they give Noida, Delhi, etc. etc. So you can choose that. Otherwise you might get a center very far off or at a very off. No, not that case. I do not have it. Noida sector 62. Okay, the right answer is Kanha Tiger Reserve. It is situated in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, all right. Let's see the next question. The first ever in-person meeting of Quad leaders was hosted in September by which country? First ever in-person meeting of Quad leaders. So if you have exam center in Sector Noida, you might meet Saral sir there. Okay, so he has exam center in Noida. XAT does very poor decision making while allotting. The XAT conducting those who allot these examination centers, right? They do very poor decision making in that. Okay, so Saral sir lives in Sonipat, right? So he should have got some nearby place, but he has to come to Noida to take the test. I have go to Tikri Kalan, that's the border, West Delhi border. Did others also face the same thing? Any NCR people, right, facing the same issue? Okay, so all of you answering correctly. Yes, the right answer is US, right? So it was hosted for the first time in person, right? Earlier it had a virtual meeting. Okay, so Quad countries are these four: India, US, Japan, and Australia. I hope you know. Last time this question, Quad countries, was asked in two examinations. I think once in XAT and another in CMAT or IFT or some examination. I'm not recalling, but in two of the examinations they asked that which are the Quad countries. Okay, so this year they had meeting in US. Okay, Washington DC. Headquarters of SARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Where are the headquarters? Okay, so Ansh also has the same problem, right? Center is outside Kanpur. Okay, so make sure that you leave early. Then you do not have any other choice. Okay, some saying Kathmandu, Jakarta, which is so no one says New Delhi and all. So it seems that uh, like there is always uh, 50-50 in these cases. Okay, the right answer is Kathmandu. Okay, so SARC is an association of nations in South Asia, right? So its members are Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Okay, so 8 members and headquarters in Kathmandu. Okay, so do know the headquarters of different organizations. Okay, so it's a common kind of questions which generally comes up in examination. Headquarters of this, that, recent meetings. ठीक है, G20 अभी देखो IFT में they asked ना G20 कहाँ हुआ था. Okay, so these kind of things like quad meeting कहाँ हुई, defense, these defense exercises and all, these are some common type of questions that you have to you can encounter in the examination. Okay, India's longest river ropeway is in which place? Longest river ropeway. Yes, Arnab, try to reach by 9, around 9. That should be perfect. Okay, so 9:20 is the gate closure time. They won't allow you after that. Last year, I remember I got late because it was raining heavily, and I just reached after 9:20. So I had to beg to those people that please allow me in. And I mean, it was good that they understood the situation and allowed me. But make sure that you reach on time. Longest river ropeway in India. It was inaugurated in 2020, right? It completed 1 year this time. Okay, so signature is blur and admit card. I mean, take the test. Hopefully, they will allow you. Okay, so they should allow you to write the examination. So, longest river ropeway in India is in Guwahati on Brahmaputra River. Okay, so it was inaugurated in 2020. The length is around 1.82 kilometer. Okay, all right. Next question is which state bagged gold medal in the 40th India International Trade Fair held at Pragati Maidan in Delhi in November 2021? India International Trade Fair. Ishika, see, either you fill the declaration form or you show the Arogya Setu app. If you fill the declaration form, then no need to show that. They don't check it. Okay, signature is blur. They should allow you. Don't worry. Right, that's issue from their end. A rough sheet they'll provide. Don't worry about rough sheets. Okay. Yeah. So there's a self declaration form. Take the print of it and fill it. You don't need Arogya Setu in app then. Okay, so some of you mentioned that you are from Delhi, right? So did you visit this international trade fair this time? I forgot to, I mean, I forgot the dates and almost when it was about to end, I got to know. Okay, India International Trade Fair. It is held every year in the month of November in Delhi, right? I visit this fair every year. It ends just a day before the CAT, right? So 27th, I think 27th was the last day this year. Okay, the winner was Bihar. Okay, none of you answered correctly. Madhya Pradesh, no, Bihar was the winner. Okay, it is like so each different states have their stalls over there, displaying their art, their culture, their cultural items, right? They sell their products, etc. Okay, so this time Bihar was the winner, and like there were several things like Madhubani paintings and several other stuff from Bihar that were the main attractions this time. Okay, all right. So let's see the next question. Who is the author of the famous novel Anand Math? So our, all options are Bengali authors. Let's see how many of you know the answer. Some of you are asking pen, right? So please carry your own pens. Okay. You should carry two pens to be on the safer side. Even if they write that they provide when they will provide, they might not provide. Or if you carry, like last time I carried, for example, I think I wrote snap, I carried my pen and they had their pens, right? So that was fine. So carry your pen to be on the safer side. Okay, Anand Math, there's a movie also based on it. Okay, the right answer is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So all of you know the answer. Good. Let's see the next question. Which state government recently named industrialist and philanthropist Ratan Tata for its highest civilian award? Telangana, Maharashtra, Karnataka, or Assam? Now, these kind of questions, awards, recognitions, and related to personalities are asked. Okay, so guessing Maharashtra. Okay, Telangana. Most of you saying Maharashtra. I don't know if Maharashtra also did it, but I don't know. I do not know about other states. Right, I read the news somewhere and then I just created the question. Maybe Maharashtra also did. I'll have to check, recheck. I'm not sure, but Assam did it. Right, so Assam, there is a prize called Assam. Its highest civilian award is Assam Vaibhav. Okay, so that was given to Ratan Tata. Okay, I'm not sure that if other states also did it, but this was a news, right? So I'll have to check, right? So I wouldn't say that yes, no, that was only Assam, but Assam was one of the states, right? If there are other states, I'll have to check and recheck, but Assam did it. Okay. So the prize is named as this. The title is called Assam Vaibhav, and Ratan Tata was the recipient of it. Capital of Ghana. Accra, Cairo, Harare, Nairobi. What is the capital of Ghana? And if you know the other countries also, these are all capitals of African countries. Right? In the last class, I took up one South American country. Capital of Ghana. Okay, so whenever it comes to capitals, all of you know the right answer. Yes, the right answer is Accra, right? So it is the capital of Ghana. Cairo is Egypt. Okay, Harare is Zimbabwe. Okay, and Nairobi is Kenya. Okay. All right, so let's see the next one. When is World Tourism Day observed? Yes, so capitals, all of you have remembered, and generally you do. I mean, I'm not guaranteeing that in every examination, but in most examinations, you get a question uh, on some capital. फिफ्थ में जीके में था, ओके अभी तक याद है फिफ्थ क्लास का? ओके सो ये भी याद है, ये भी था फिफ्थ की जीके में, वर्ल्ड टूरिज्म डे, और लोगों को पता है, गुड. राइट, द राइट आंसर इज 27 September, और ऑल ऑफ यू आर those wanderlust travelers. Are you those kind of people, right? Those who travel a lot. That's why I know this, that World Tourism Day. Okay, so it is observed on 27th of September, right? So this year the theme was tourism for inclusive growth. If they ask the theme, sometimes they ask themes also for different days. Okay, so for 2021, the theme was tourism for inclusive growth. Observed on 27th September every year. Well, let's see the next one. The finance minister recently launched EASE 4.0, aimed at institutionalizing clean and smart banking. What does the acronym EASE stand for? EASE are some reforms for banking, like switching to digital mode and smart banking techniques. They were started in 2018. This year, the fourth version was launched recently in August or September. Okay, so it was named EASE 4.0. So fourth, and this is the fourth version of it. So what does EASE mean? I told you, like a lot of schemes and all these are all they have some good acronyms. Last time we did Kiran. What does EASE mean? Okay, so sluggish is traveling to the examination center. Good. Okay, so all of you know the right answer. Yes, the right answer is enhanced access and service excellence. Did you Google it or use some logic or what? How did you answer it? Because all of you answered A, none of you answered any other option I see. Elevated access and supportive excellence, enhanced access and systematic expertise, elevated access and systematic expertise. Okay, maybe others do not look like some correct options. Okay. Eat healthy, think better is the punchline of which company? Books and authors. See, Abhik, you can get questions, right? So there is no guarantee of from which topic you get questions, right? So there are like 10, 15 different categories from which you get questions, some current affairs. So books and authors could probably be one. Okay, awards, all these like related to some brands and all, you can expect questions from these as well. Uh, DM with good accuracy. So yes, try to target at least 12 plus, at least do 4 sets. Or if you're doing question wise, try to do 12 plus questions, right? And hope that your accuracy is good. So I would say go for 15 questions at least. ठीक है, 15 में अगर 80 70% भी एक्यूरेसी रही, 10 भी सही हुए, 5 गलत हुए, तो स्टिल यू हैव दैट चांस, राइट? सो टारगेट की 8 मार्क्स आ जाने चाहिए डिसीजन मेकिंग में. Okay, eat healthy, think better is the punchline of which company? Pale, Britannia, Amul, Marico. Okay, so all of you are right. The answer is Britannia. Okay, so you must have seen this logo of Britannia, right? When you consume its bread or bakery products or whatever. Okay, so Yoga Day. When is Yoga Day observed? So this year, Ayush Ministry launched this app for International Yoga Day. WHO, along with WHO. Okay, so what is this app called? E Yoga, M Yoga, R Yoga, or I Yoga? International Yoga Day. 21st June, yes, 21st June. It is observed on 21st June. What is the app's name? E Yoga, M Yoga, R Yoga, I Yoga. Okay. So this may be like you are using logic, right? So anyway, I mean in XAT there is no negative marking. So make sure that you answer all the questions. ठीक है? कोई भी logic लगाओ. ये लगा दोगे. E होगा कि electronic होगा, M से mobile होगा, right? The right answer is M yoga. Okay, so you can download this app and see. This had some preloaded videos of different yogasanas. Okay, so it was launched this year. So it is the logo of this app is like this, WHO M Yoga. Okay, M probably might be meaning mobile. Okay, so that you can watch these yogasanas in mobile and execute them. Okay, all right. So let's move ahead. How many companies are there in NSE Nifty? Okay, Amit Upadhyay is saying I yoga for Apple. Okay, there is no such app right now, I yoga. This one is an easy one, right? Nifty, I mean, how many companies are there in Nifty? So Nifty is 50. Okay, Sensex is 30. Okay, Nifty 50 companies. All of you know the answer. Great. All right, so let's see the next one. So if you're enjoying this session, don't forget to like the session. Right, so a good number of you are watching it. Right, so I hope you are enjoying this session. Next question, that Aquafina is a bottled water produced by which company? Aquafina. How many of you appear for MyCAD as well? Right, if you are appearing for MyCAD, such kind of questions are asked in plenty. Right, at least last year there were 20 questions, 20 in GK. So out of 20, you will expect 7 to 8 questions related to brands. Okay, so Aquafina is produced by which company? Unilever, Coca-Cola, Parle, PepsiCo. A or D. Okay, so there is just you just have to pick one. Okay, the right answer is PepsiCo. It is by PepsiCo. Okay, so let's have a look at the next question. Nobel Prize, right? You will get questions on Nobel Prizes. Okay. Okay, Siddharth saying that 8 options this time, 8 options in GK also. Yes, MyCAT is the toughest examination. I mean, it is highly underrated examination, right? I know that it is a very tough examination. I've written it, and I'll be writing MyCAT too. Couldn't write one. Okay, yes, it is very tough. It is underrated. Only few people write the examination, so not talked about much, but it is very difficult one. So Nobel Peace Prize. Okay, so this something that And this is something everybody knows, right? Nobel Prize, you all must have read about, right? So I'll be showing you the slides also that who all won the Nobel Prize, and I'll tell you some mnemonics also how to remember those. ठीक है तो कुछ mnemonics करके याद करके जाओ इतने सारे नाम है 15 लोग 16 लोग होते हैं कैसे याद रखोगे राइट सो इट इज अब्दुल रजाक गुरना okay so he is author from Tanzania. Okay, so he is the winner of this Nobel Prize in Literature. Okay, so here are the Nobel laureates. Okay, so Nobel Prize. So they won't ask individual person. Like if three people have got the Nobel Prize, they will list all three people. Okay, so I mean, you can just remember that a person like Parsi. I mean, you can relate physics and Parsi and say that. Or you have to remember other two also. Maybe you can create some mnemonic like Manabe, Hassel, Parsi, or kind of thing, right? So these are the Nobel Prize winners in physics. So do go through their website. Sometimes they might ask that for what reason they won the Nobel Prize. That also could be a possible question. Okay, so generally there is a question on Nobel Prizes every year in one of the examinations. So it could be tomorrow, right? So Nobel Prize for Chemistry, Benjamin List and David Macmillan. Okay, so you can remember as list chemistry, they had a list of some chemicals and he won the Nobel Prize. Okay, so that's how I remember this. Okay, and then Nobel Prize in Medicine, David Julius. So I mean, you can remember by the word Julius. Okay, so you can relate some story and remember it. Okay, so Nobel Prize in Literature, Abdul Razak Gurna. Okay, this might be because individual personality, or if there are multiple people, they will give you the list of people. Okay, Nobel Peace Prize, Maria Ressa and Dmitry Muratov. Okay, and Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. It went to three people. Okay, so now the thing is right. This thing, you know this. Why is it called Sveriges Riksbank Prize? Anyone knows why it is called this? Sveriges Riksbank Prize. Why is it called that? Anyone? Any idea? No one knows about this? Okay, Abhizay knows. Yes. So why is it called that? Author. So first person you mean, I guess. So it is the Central Bank of Sweden. Yes, yeah, that's a bank. Okay, Central Bank of Sweden. Okay, and this economic sciences, they were initiated in 1969, right? I think last year they asked a question, which of these Nobel Prizes, categories of Nobel Prizes did not start in 1901? Okay, so it started in 1969. Other Nobel Prizes started in 1901 itself. Okay. So do remember it. If they ask, I think last year one of the examinations it was asked, like in IFT or some exam they asked that, like there was some statement given. It was asked that false or true statement that Nobel Prize did not start in Nobel Prize in Economics did not start in 1901. That was the incorrect, the correct statement. Or I remember some question related to this key. This thing did not start in 1901. Okay, others started in 1901. Okay, so this is an easy question. I hope all of you must be knowing it. What does E mean in IMEI number? So each phone has a unique IMEI number, 15-digit number. What does E mean? IFT में पूछा था, yes. So Nobel Prize, you can expect a question, right? If not in that, maybe in TISNET, किसी न किसी एग्जाम में आता है हर साल Nobel Prize से. So like whenever you write these examinations which ask GK, so make sure that this should be in your checklist. What does E mean IMEI number? Exchange. Okay, many of you saying equipment. If your phone is lost, right, whenever you file a FIR, they ask for this number, right? So it is not exchange, it is equipment. So it is International Mobile Equipment Identity. Okay, IMEI, International Mobile Equipment Identity. Okay. Next question, interesting one. Which government renamed Kakori Kand to Kakori Train Action, as the word Kand denotes a sense of insult to this incident under India's independence struggle? Kand तो मतलब ऐसी, it's like I mean not a polite language, right? So earlier it used to be, whenever you must have read in history, ऐसे ही पढ़ाया था ना Kakori Kand, right? Now it has been renamed to Kakori Train Action. Which state government named it, renamed it? If you know about this incident, you will know the answer for sure. Or if you know where is Kakori, then also you should know the answer. Common sense. अगर पढ़ा है, याद है काकोरी कांड कहाँ हुआ था, so you will definitely use logic and answer it. Right. So Kant is not. It's a negative. It's a sort of word used in negative connotation, and since it was for freedom struggle, right? So they have changed it to Kakori train action. Yeah, Kakori conspiracy case. So they robbed a train. Okay, so it is by Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so logic है Uttar Pradesh. Kakori is a place near Lucknow. ठीक है, लखनऊ के पास एक जगह है काकोरी. देयर दे स्टॉप्ड द ट्रेन एंड looted weapons from it, and one of the passengers was unintentionally killed. Okay. The main people involved were Ram Prasad Bismil, Ashfaqullah Khan, Chandrasekhar Azad. Okay, so there were some around 10 12 people who were involved in this. I do not know the exact number, but there were a handful of people. You can read about them, okay, if you wish to. But main protagonists were these Ram Prasad Bismil, Chandrasekhar Azad, and Ashfaqullah Khan. And all of them were, some were given death sentence, some were given 14-year imprisonment. You can read about this, right? The UP famous for renaming. अच्छा, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है, right? Yes, it is famous for renaming. Maybe you could have used logic, but yes, the place is near Lucknow. Okay, so of course Lucknow में हुआ था तो UP में ही आया ना, तो इसलिए they renamed it. Okay, so because the word has negative connotation, ठीक है, उसको can't बोलोगे तो can't is like not a positive thing. Okay, so that's why they renamed it to Kakori train action. All right, Ferrari is a sports car manufacturer based in which country? Germany, Italy, Sweden, US. Ferrari. Yes, the right answer is Italy, right? So it is an Italian car manufacturer. Okay, so needs no introduction. Everyone knows the car. Okay, maybe you might not be knowing the country. Now you know the country as well. Okay. Which of the following launched hashtag follow payment distancing campaign, which encourages consumers to switch to contactless digital payments? Hashtag follow payment distancing. Social distancing is a payment distancing that you pay contactless. So, which of these payment gateways launched this campaign? There were advertisements also for the same. In case you watch these, so you must be knowing it. RuPay, Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? And as I keep repeating that there is no negative marking in the GK section, make sure that you attempt all 25 questions. It won't take more than 7-8 minutes. ठीक है 5 मिनट में भी हो जाते हैं फटाफट फटाफट क्योंकि either you know or you do not know, right? Do not think कि अरे ये वो होगा नहीं आता, blindly mark something, right? So that you give maximum time to essay. ऐसा नहीं कि 15 मिनट तक GK कर रहे हैं 10 मिनट essay के लिए बचा रहे हैं. Okay, so even if you do not know the answers, just mark randomly. There is no negative marking in this. The right answer is RuPay. Okay. In which year was the new Companies Act introduced? Good score in GK. See, there is no good or bad. I would say that anything like if you score above 7-8, they would consider that it's a decent score. Okay, because I mean there's no cutoff or something, right? How they are used, we do not know that. Okay, so if you get around 10, then it is a good score. Okay, they, I mean, they do not mention it. How do they use it? Maybe if your scores are very good, they might ask you more questions. I mean, they might grill you in the interviews. Or if your score is quite bad, they might get an impression that the person is does not have good awareness of current affairs, etc. What has more importance for GK or essay? Of course, essay has more importance, right? So make sure that you do good in essay. Okay, so we had a session by Savitri ma'am. She gave some tips on essay writing and all. So do good in that. But as I said that keep the time limit like GK 7 to 8 minutes. Take a max, right? You can do in 5 also, and rest for essay. Essay like 15 plus minutes. At least give 15 minutes to the essay, 15 to 20. That depends how you do that. Okay, so that should be the max for GK. Okay, so Companies Act, it was revision to that. It replaced this Companies Act of 1956. Okay, and that came in 2013. Okay, so a question that I expect all of you must be knowing the answer to this. Okay, and do read about these things. These are asked in almost all examinations. Companies, mergers and acquisitions. These are important things when it comes to business news. RC attempt is compulsory? No, not compulsory. Okay, sectional cutoff. See, VA could be around 7, right? DM around 8. Now again, that depends on paper, right? So if the paper is the typical XAT paper, so try to get these cutoffs, right? Try to get beyond these sectional cutoffs, and then try to maximize your score. Okay, so VA generally the cutoff is low, decision making around 8 marks. Okay, so who acquired is this Dewan Housing Financing Limited, DHFL? One of the biggest acquisitions of this year, right? 4.7 billion dollar deal. Okay, so it is by Piramal Group. Okay, good that you know the answer. Right, so business news, mergers, acquisitions, ये सब पता होना चाहिए कि क्या क्या हुआ है, right? Okay, let's see the next question. Which country will host men's FIH Hockey World Cup 2023? Which country will host the Hockey World Cup in 2023? Netherlands, Australia, Belgium, or India? Okay, something Belgium, something India. Which country? You know the place also, city also. Anyone knows the city also? Yes, the right answer is India. Right, India. It will be in Rourkela and Bhubaneswar. So these two cities, of course, you know that these are in Odisha. And those will be the two venues of the World Cup in 2023. Okay, all right. Magdalena Anderson is the first female prime minister of which country? Current affairs. Recently appointed prime minister. Okay, in November. First female prime minister. Austria, Norway, Sweden, Switzerland. Yes, Devashish, you're right. Are you from Odisha? Norway. Okay, many of you are saying Norway. No, it's not Norway. You didn't read about it. So read about, see, international appointments is another category. So in the past few classes that we did, I tried to take questions from the topics from which you generally get a question. Okay, so on it is of Sweden. Okay, so 23rd December वाले question में आया था. Okay. Acha, so right, so I have no idea about 23rd December because I didn't take the examination on that day. I was looking for someone who could give information for the same, and I couldn't get much of it. Right. So I wanted to know that how was the overall difficulty and all, but yes, once the response sheet are out, we'll get to know. Okay, so yes, so she is Swedish Prime Minister. Okay, so recently appointed the Prime Minister and first female Prime Minister of our country. Okay, so these government appointments, corporate appointments, right? Who became the CEO of this company, mergers and acquisitions, awards and honors, sports. These are some categories that you should study because these are the things from which you get questions in current affairs. Okay, I mean, if you read all those things, you will get some of the other questions. See, it is, I mean, almost impossible to get all correct in general awareness because no matter how much you read, something will get skipped but try to read these common things from which you have high probability of getting questions. Okay, so for that, but do not worry in that. As I said, that GK is not used for score calculation. Okay, so I wish you all the best for that tomorrow. Okay, so do well in the examination. Okay, just be chilled out, right? Don't take too much pressure upon you. Just relax, sleep on time, and reach the center on time. If you had uh, like take proper meal, take proper rest, and carry your pens and all those, right? Read the admit card, whatever instructions are given over there. Okay, so take those things there. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the session. Please do like the session and uh, do subscribe to our channel. Tomorrow we shall be having the exam analysis of uh, XAT, okay, at 3 p.m. And the ones who are preparing for GD so we've launched this program as well. Okay, and these are our mentors at BYJU'S Exam Prep, and I don't think they need any introduction now. Must have seen all of them a good number of times on our YouTube channel as well as a BEP app. Okay, so all the best. Do good in the examination, right? And Happy New Year once again. So, some of you must have not had a great year last year, so go with a positive mindset. Okay, I know many good students, right, who are really great. and are quite responsive in class, but it is just a matter of a day also. Okay, so maybe it was not your day on the day of CAT or IFT you could not do, but tomorrow could be your day. So just go with positive energy. Don't feel stressed out. You have enough time. Don't panic, right? You have sufficient time. There is no sectional timing, right? Make sure that you get to that cutoff level, and then try to maximize your score in one of the sections, right? That's how I do it, right? So as most of the aspirants do that, they pick their forte, because see, let's say you are good at verbal ability, you are not strong at quant, right? But you thinking, no, I should try to get 20 marks in quant, right? So that's not a smart move. Instead, if you put the same effort in verbal ability, you could do good. Okay, so instead of that, whatever your strong area is, try to maximize your score in that. Okay, and give enough time for decision making also. At least do 15 questions, attempt 15 questions, so that with if you have good accuracy, you will be safe on that. Okay, so all the best to everybody whosoever is writing the examination, and that's all for today's class. Don't forget to like the session before you leave it. Okay, so good night. Take care of yourself.